Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing some whole house cleaning, nothing extreme, just daily tasks that help me stay on top of things as a busy mom of 4. From picking up clutter to wiping down surfaces, it's all about maintaining a clean home without the overwhelm. I am not pretending to have a perfectly clean home. Life with 4 kids is messy. Just take a look at my other videos, but I'm here to show you how small, consistent tasks can make a big difference. So grab your cleaning supplies and let's dive into today's reset. I'm starting in my primary bedroom, picking up clothes, clutter, wiping down surfaces, making the bed, wiping down the mirror, and vacuuming. Once I'm done in here, I'm going to go into the bathroom, grab a few stray clothes off the floor, throw in a load of laundry, and also fold the laundry that's been sitting in the dryer. I have tried so many different cleaning routines in the past and have actually found that it's better to have flexibility over pressure. I don't let the pressure of a strict cleaning routine weigh me down anymore. Instead, I've learned to be flexible with my time and energy, which actually helps me keep the house in a more manageable state. Rather than having that overwhelming feeling of, oh my goodness, there is so much going on today, there is no way I'm going to get to my daily cleaning routine, whatever that may be for that day. That feeling compiles day after day because you're trying to squeeze in these missed routine tasks that you didn't get to. Then you are so overwhelmed because you feel like you are drowning in cleaning, decluttering, and organizing that you told yourself you would do but hasn't been done. This is why I've created tools that focus on flexibility instead of rigidity. My step-by-step decluttering checklist is a great way to get started without the stress of a perfect routine. It's about giving you the structure to tackle what's in front of you without forcing you to stick to a strict schedule or strict timer. I'm not forcing you to be a minimalist, but I am trying to help you reach your goals so you enjoy living in your own home. The Quick Start Decluttering Toolkit is the next step and is designed to help you create a plan that works for your life so you can maintain progress without feeling pressured. It's all about making cleaning and decluttering manageable even in the chaos. Flexibility is the key, and that's exactly what these resources provide. By the way, my Quick Start Decluttering Toolkit drops this week, and if you've already downloaded my decluttering checklist, you will already have early access and the opportunity for a special launch deal. If you have not yet downloaded your free step-by-step decluttering checklist but want in on that early access, make sure you click the link in the description below before it's too late. Alright, I'm grabbing those last few pieces of clothing from my bathroom, throwing in a load of laundry, grabbing the sheets out of the dryer, getting those folded, then moving into my bathroom. As I work through creating these realistic, transformational resources, which are specifically created for moms who are tired of starting over again and again like I did for years, I have a big ask of you. I would love it. It would mean so much to me if you would send me an email directly. My email email address is hello@beckyrmoss.com. I will put it up on screen here and also below in the description. I want you to tell me your story. Tell me why you are struggling with cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. Tell me what is going on in your life. Do you think this is affecting you physically, mentally, emotionally? How do you think you got here? Where do you want to be? How does your house feel right now to you, and how do you want it to feel? Like I said, I know this is a big ask, but it would mean the world to me. I know why I struggled with this for so many years, and I know what helped me, and the cause was definitely not laziness. There was a method, there was a structure that I needed to get to in order to change my habits, my mindset, and ultimately my home. Is there still chaos? Absolutely. Go check my previous videos. I am not perfect. I am not trying to be perfect. I think some information is great to an extent, but I'm really not here just to give you information. I want to give you transformation. So what I don't know is your story, and this will help me to understand how to help you achieve your goals. Like I said, send me an email directly to hello@beckyrmoss.com. This is not to be confused with my business inquiries email. Please only use hello@beckyrmoss.com. Just a quick note here I forgot to mention, please understand that these emails are for research purposes only, so I can create more resources that can better serve you. Something I used to worry about so much was perfectionism, but I've learned that it's okay to let go of that need for perfection and just focus on creating a space that feels good to live in. I used to do this really weird thing where I would wait to clean a space until I had enough time to deep clean it too, which ultimately led to it getting extremely messy and making me feel extremely overwhelmed because I was waiting for this perfect moment. And when that perfect moment would finally come, it would take me so long to clean that perfect moment did not last. So I would be right in the middle of deep cleaning this space, which was completely unnecessary to do all of the time. It was like I was constantly in a state of spring cleaning, but because that perfect moment would pass, then I would have to wait until the next perfect moment. You can clearly see the cycle here. Recognizing and breaking that cycle is what took me so long. Had I had someone there helping me along the way, pointing out these things to me and giving me the tools I needed, it would have taken a lot less time. Now I'm vacuuming in the hallway and then moving on to the kids' bathroom. Something I won't be doing in today's video and probably for the foreseeable future unless I'm changing bed sheets or dusting or picking up some odds and ends things, maybe putting away some laundry. I won't be picking up the kids' bedrooms anymore because that is their responsibility. It is a nightly thing we do. I posted a video about a month ago where the kids' rooms were just a complete disaster. And once their spaces get to a point where it's overwhelming to me, I know it has to be overwhelming to them. And that is when I step in. I know things will probably get out of control at some point again. But at this point, it's been about a month and the kids have been successful in maintaining their own spaces. Of course, once in a while, I'll jump in and help them because that is just part of being a mom. But for the most part, I'll be like, okay, kids, time to go clean up your rooms before bed. And there's really no resistance there. Everybody feels so much better when their space is clutter-free. If you've been thinking this whole time, is she using dish soap? Yes, I am. I think dish soap works so well to clean so many different things, and I love this brand BioClean. Not only is it non-toxic, but it's environmentally friendly, so I can feel good about using it pretty much everywhere. If you're looking for a cleaning channel that's going to recommend 5,000 different cleaning products, this is not the one. I have a handful of favorites that I use, and I definitely prefer non-toxic, but there are a few things that I just cannot replace because they work so well. All you'll basically see me carrying around is Sprayway Glass Cleaner, Barkeeper's Friend, Scrub Daddy Power Paste, a DIY multi-surface cleaner of water, vinegar, essential oils, and a few drops of dish soap, a DIY disinfectant of isopropyl alcohol and water, and then of course my BioClean dish soap. When we think about clutter, at least the way I used to think about clutter, our minds often jump straight to the pile of things we no longer need, like old clothes or broken items, but I've learned that everything left out is technically clutter. Even the things we use every day, if they're not in their proper place, they contribute to the feeling of overwhelm and disorganization. Clutter isn't just about too much stuff, it's also about things that don't have a home or aren't where they belong. So the mail that piles up on the counter, or the laundry that sits in the hallway, or the shoes that are left by the the door every day. My family probably has about 20 pairs of shoes in my mudroom right now, but all of that adds to the clutter and adds to the mess. It's clearly not about the stuff itself, it's about the mental load it creates when we constantly see things out of place. And I just gave you 3 simple examples, but there are so many things, especially as a family of 6, that are left out each and every day, and each item left out is a subtle reminder that it needs attention, and over time, that can create the feeling of overwhelm. But here's the thing, decluttering doesn't have to mean donating or tossing everything you own. It's about finding a place for the things you use regularly and figuring out a system that works for you. That being said, I feel like it's really important to understand that it's okay if some things are left out. We don't always need to strive for a perfectly organized, Instagram-worthy home. If your goal is minimalism or your goal is to have every drawer and every space in your home perfectly organized, I'm afraid I can't help you in that department because that's not my goal. Life is messy and we're all juggling a million things. Some spaces have things out for a while and that's normal. It's okay to have a lived-in home. What matters is that we don't let that mess grow into something bigger and more overwhelming. The goal is not perfection, but creating systems and order where it's needed while also accepting the real-life chaos that comes with daily living. So just remember that decluttering is not just about removing things, it's about creating a space that works for you. Whether you're putting things away, giving them a dedicated home, or deciding to leave a few things out, the focus is on finding what feels good for you and your family. Some things will naturally be out of place for a while, and that's just part of life. We are all just trying to find balance and maintain some sort of order in a world that's anything but tidy. And while I do think overconsumption is a problem, please stop falling for the lie that you need to be a minimalist or that spending 10 minutes a day organizing every single drawer in your home will magically fix your life. If you're anything like me, these are just unrealistic and don't work in my season of life. I have baskets around my house, like the stair basket I just emptied. The point of these baskets is to catch the clutter, so rather than having the clutter spread around, it's contained in a basket that I tackle probably about once a week. Now I'm in the kitchen where I will empty the dishwasher, put the dishes that are in the sink into the dishwasher, wipe down the counters, and clean off the kitchen table. One thing I've learned throughout all of these years of cleaning and decluttering is that our homes are constantly evolving. What works for us one day may not work the next, and that's okay. Life is always in motion, and as things shift, so does our space. And let's not forget that decluttering is not a one-time event. It's something that comes in waves, just like the seasons. Some days things will feel organized, and other times they won't. The key is to embrace that it's an ongoing process. It's about cleaning routines and systems that work where you are right now, but it's also about giving yourself grace when things inevitably get messy again. I'm leaving the kids' paintings on the kitchen table because they were still drying, but everything else will be cleared off. We also had this pile of towels on a chair by my kitchen table because we actually just recently, about a month and a half ago, got an in-ground pool installed and it rained, so I brought some towels inside and just plopped them right on this chair, but they need to be washed, so I'm going to head upstairs and throw those in the washer. It's easier for me to fold the laundry with my kids, especially my youngest who is 16 months old, rather than clean the bathroom with her. So while she's napping, instead of folding the laundry that just came out of the dryer, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the bathroom on the main floor. I'm wrapping up today's video finishing up in my bathroom. I'm also going to wipe down the large mirror in my living room. But remember, cleaning doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just a little bit each day makes a big difference. And if you're feeling inspired but not sure where to start, make sure you grab my free step-by-step decluttering checklist linked in the description below. If you've already downloaded the checklist but feel like you need a deeper dive, my Quick Start Decluttering Toolkit has everything you need to make a real plan. It will be released this week, and if you've already downloaded the checklist, you will have early access and a special launch deal. Like I said, that checklist is linked in the description. You can grab it whenever you feel ready to reset your space. Thanks for cleaning with me today, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I will see you next time.